is that cigarettes? What the f...
Yeah, well.
Look it on the ground. Is that an ashtray filled with cigarettes?
Hopefully.
This is making a fucking mess.
Alright. You need to put salt and pepper.
Yes.
Oh my god! Pick that up!
Well, maybe it's the dog cigarettes.
Come on!
What's up, chat?
Yo.
What is up? I changed the layout a little bit.
Small town hardware store.
Oh yeah.
You can
that's
see the
nice.
chat a little better.
Very nice.
Added the little skull from the CIA thing.
Good old store. Back
Very
in the
nice.
Times where you got to support the local dealer. He's pretty much gone out of style.
Style.
But I thought this was a pretty good find, so I did a video. I don't know what the name of this
Where's
store
Chomsky?
is.
I don't know.
It's a good old...
He's on like shitty Wi-Fi. He can't connect to Discord.
Thumbnail on
Sky
you
Dreams
and
for YouTube.
I.
Lip it.
Lip
Thank you
it,
for
thank
38
you.
months in the front.
Yeah, he's in like Germany or something, isn't he?
Norm Chomsky. There's some guy named Norm Chomsky we got. We
R.I.P.
fucked
Norm
up.
Chomsky.
Stupid liberal.
That last video, he fucking
TikTokers
didn't know what store he was in. How did you get into the store, bro?
I want to watch that again. I
Alright,
kept
YouTube
buffering.
viewers, this is an old part of history here. It's one of these small town hardware stores. You don't
Does
see
he walk
too
to the
many
back
things
room to leave?
around anymore.
Yeah, I worked at one of these. They fucking suck. There's a reason they can't compete with Home Depot.
Like in old times where
They suck.
Because it's fucking dirty and everything's twice as expensive.
things have
Sorry.
pretty much gone out of style.
It's like a gas station without the gas and no
But I thought
drinks.
this was a pretty good find, so I did a video. I don't know what the name of this store
Yeah,
is.
this is horrible. That's whole, like all those packages are yellowed and shit because they've been on the shelf since the 80s.
God.
This is where you buy cooking with Jack's barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
You buy a
literally.
bunch of wiring, and when you unspool it, all of the plastic cracks off of it, all the body of it. Oh.
So this was like 2 minutes ago.
TikTokers
Why do you even know what that is?
are
Thank you, Hot Couch.
bringing race
Q.
into the disappearance of Gabby.
Bringing race
Petito.
how?
Now, for those of
No,
you who
Friedrich,
don't
you are not
know,
banned, and I forgive you. We are
I think
friends.
someone
is-
talked about missing white woman syndrome,
I'm not
which we
exactly
did.
where-
So I guess
sure
he's yelling
where
at us.
She was from, but she went missing while on a road trip with her boyfriend, and it's been all over the news.
Is this a guy we've watched
Now,
before?
these
Jazzwall,
Yeah.
you are banned.
stupid
Yeah.
TikTokers are saying, "Oh,
Yeah, they
well,
found-
she's
they
only
found
getting
probably
so
her
much
body
attention
tonight."
because she's a pretty white girl."
I'm starting to think
Oh,
her
yeah.
boyfriend
Ew.
might have done it.
Originally found this guy
You
by
know,
looking
take
up
your
demon
stupid-
rats.
Demon rats.
I
Yeah,
just
we
explained
watched.
this-
And shove them up your anal orifice.
I just explained this to somebody, but
please.
they were, of course, doing the, why does everyone
No,
care? There's people dying from
people
COVID
are
every day.
stupid.
Yeah, that's true, but this is like a van life
No,
couple,
I've
highly
posted
profiled, and
videos about
the super sus boyfriend being a weirdo and now on the run. Of
whites
course, people are going to
and
care.
blacks
People are
being
interested
shot,
in the news
And yeah,
stories
of
that
course,
are
it's a pretty
interesting.
white girl thing.
and pray that that POS kills himself.
Well, you don't want that.
You know, I mean,
That's not really what you want.
how can you?
You want
go
the guy to
on
kill
a
himself
road
before he
trip with
gets
someone
arrested?
You love, or you say you love.
Yeah, everyone's really
back
concerned
with
about
her
this
car.
this TikToker van lifer going
Say,
missing.
oh, I
but
don't know
what
where
about
she is.
what about homeless vets?
She went missing. Well, did you?
What about
and
Ontarian
he
van
didn't even bother
lifers
to call the
that
police.
have boxes of soap?
Me, I would be
What's he up
frantic.
to?
I would.
Someone's
I
got to
would
do
Ghetto
something about these
van
homeless veterans.
adventures.
I would.
I mean, I have 3
cooperate.
empty bedrooms in
By
my
him not
house because my
doing
kids
that,
all moved out, and I'm not going to let them stay with me.
pretty
But
much guarantees
someone
that
should,
he's
someone should
killed
probably
her.
do something about this.
And if I should ever happen,
Like, I
to
don't
see
know,
that
maybe like
POS,
feed them some immigrants or something.
Oh Lord,
Let them live inside an immigrant like
A
Luke
Marine's
and
wrath
the
is gonna come
Tauntaun
down
thing.
hard on 'em.
If he put the glasses on, he would kind of remind me of Cy Abelman
I don't
from
know the young lady.
Serious Man.
I don't know their family.
If there's a way we can fix the homeless
But
veteran problem without
stuff
me
like
doing
this
anything or my taxes going up, I'm
really
all for
ticks
it.
me off.
Yeah.
Especially if it hurts someone I don't like.
And you stupid TikTokers, you really ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
This is a world premiere, by the way. Usually when we watch him, it's a world
all
premiere.
you care about
Bro, good luck. You're going to have the ire of
is
TikTok on you now.
attention. Oh, how many
We should trick this guy
people, can I
into
get to
slandering
follow me on
BTS.
TikTok? How many can I get to follow me on Twitter? How many can I get to follow me on Facebook?
Boycott,
Whatever.
divest,
You know what?
and sanction.
You need to take your
Look, Jim isn't even in half the
BS
songs. I don't know why all these fans are so into
real
him.
people don't give a damn about you TikTokers.
This
You
must be
are
Gabby Petito's dad because he
foolish.
cares so much.
You're stupid.
What does he mean, real people? Like, this is the most real person I could
boy.
think of. Like, just some asshole grandpa
All you
Yeah,
liberal
TikTokers
bitching about
slap.
stuff.
TikTokers.
If you can reach
Yeah,
this
that's
guy,
right.
you can
Idiots
reach
like
anybody,
you.
really.
Foolish TikTok. You
Yeah, I
fuckers.
don't go on
TikTok.
apps like that.
Yik yak.
Because all I see is stupidity.
So why...
Very rarely do I see anything positive coming out of
COVID test, maybe.
apps like that.
Oh,
Really? It
Very
seems like there's a
rarely.
lot of positive stuff on TikTok.
You know,
TikTok's, I mean,
You're
by default it's grown on
disgusting.
me because it's the video app, right? But I
Yeah.
still
how
don't.
you
I don't like how long they
idiots
are, but then I see
survive.
a really good one, and I appreciate how long it can
Anyway,
be. You know.
You know, I hope.
I mostly just like
said,
it
I
filtered
hope
through
that
Twitter. To me, I've never made a TikTok account even to
the
lurk.
body
I
they
just let me see
found-
it through Twitter. It's fine.
well,
Yeah, I don't know
fix
the
that
app,
hope
but-
I'll
that
let it get
is
filtered.
her.
I've never been
I
on the
hope
app.
she's alive, but
They
if
gotta
it
put
is
videos
her,
of people falling over somewhere.
God
I don't want
bless-
freaking commie
God
China to
bless
have
her
my
soul.
data.
You know, I hope he's up.
Yeah, it would be really,
He's up
it would be really messed up if someone had my
and,
data.
God bless the
Guy that
family.
streams on
Thoughts
guy
and
that streams on
prayers to you
Trovo.
all.
Dude, if China had my data,
But
I'd fucking
anyway,
flip. Aaron, I was on Sex J's stream. Well, I was in chat today watching Sex J's Sunday football stream, and we were dying. I was looking at the MFAM BBQ hashtag, and I was dying / felt bad for how many moms had to be like, "Hey Nick, we couldn't wait in line anymore to meet you. This is as close as we got." And it's all these fucking kids just drenched in sweat, sunburned as fuck. And there's
Damn.
like a bunch of army guys in front of them. Like, come on, man. Let the kids fucking meet the streamer. Can you cops go back to your department? Nick's first barbecue, there was like 250 people that showed up when he still lived in Michigan. This one, there was like 17,000 or something.
damn. Wood trims. Thank you for the 8 months.
Probably not that high, but still insane.
I wonder how old this kid is.
Also, no vax requirement for that event. Which is hilarious.
What if this came out before he was born?
It's Florida, right?
Yeah, it's Florida, and it's like, I mean, Nick Merckx has just cop fans. He's sponsored by Under Armour.
Yeah.
Tasks.
A year ago, he streamed chill before
okay.
GCSE
Oh my
results
God.
day. Now, what is that? Students aged 15 to 16. So that would make him... Okay, so this came out when he was like 3.
Oh, on that hashtag though, Aaron, I found this kid. I'll have to go back and look at it because I forgot his username, but he's a streamer too. He is a quadriplegic Warzone streamer, and he fucking aims his gun with his chin.
Oh,
And
crazy.
he is so good.
Damn.
And he posts super cocky clips like, "I'm just better." So fucking cool.
So the equivalent of this would be me listening
I
to
can follow
something
him
that
so I can
came
rate
out
him
in
one day.
1995 or 1996.
Okay.
Just trying to get the timeline right in my
Fine.
head.
I was like, you do
Yeah,
a
listening to
little,
like,
you know, Smashing Pumpkins cover of
yeah, actually a lot of my favorite albums came out around then.
Blair, it's so
Pinkerton,
awesome to
Either
see.
Or.
There was a WoW streamer too before they banned the multi-boxing. He had like 25 shamans, and he's a full paraplegic, and he would do everything with his mouth for WoW. He was an amazing player. Still is. Still streams. Cool guy. I think he actually took a break from streaming though.
One of my neighbors growing up was a poet who would write with like a thing in her mouth.
It's so
She had,
amazing.
like, a
to
keyboard
see.
she
It
could
always
control
makes me
with her
feel very
mouth.
bad for not doing more with what I can do, you know?
No, you do a lot of shit.
That Amish guy though we were seeing, he wasn't even on camera, but his family was talking about him. How he became paralyzed in like a farming accident, and now he makes all of the backs to the Adirondack chairs just by hand. Crazy.
This is like a monkey's paw for wanting him
I
to
hate
not
him.
make videos in the car.
Jake
Like, why is
off.
every video in the car? Why don't you go into the most echoey hallway of all time?
He's at a stand-up comedy club. Look at the background.
God.
Dude, this background actually looks like the like indoor wall that would be near the bathrooms in a high school where the bad kids would hang out. Yeah, Valmet. That's what I was thinking. Valmet. It's like an old schooler church.
Oh, it's his hat says no amateurs on it.
The bricks look fake because they're indoor bricks that are meant to look like outdoors, but it's
Nice
indoor
feet, bro.
design.
Thank you for the fresh tier 1.
Yeah, it's like you broke into a high school.
Yeah. Or it's in his mom's church's vestibule. Never mind, he's got a Thor hammer on.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
I'm
this
an
is like
Norse god.
the Viking guy. Like, I hate to break it to you, but they had a very... They were not very nice to, like, small, nerdy guys.
Nice feet, bro. I know they said it, but 6 months in advance, that's amazing. Thank you.
Oh,
Like-
thank you.
There weren't a lot of places in society for this guy.
I'm trying to read the sub things more because they're all so different now. Lead Vitamin, Chomsky was on bad Wi-Fi because he was at the bar. He's not going to be on now, I don't think.
This guy is a level 14 bandit in Skellige.
Yeah, I hate the thoughts of going in.
I like how that rant amounted to like energy drinks make him too hyper that he wants to write a Broadway play. No, they don't.
All right, I like this so far
Oh,
because
yeah.
we can't see his feet
Okay,
because
yeah,
they're under
I'll
the
be,
they're by the pedals.
He's like pretending it's cocaine. But
Don't work too hard with those buggies. Yeah. Yeah, don't work too hard. Okay.
No McDonald. Anyone do that bit yet
Alrighty.
this week? I know we did Norm Chomsky already, but you could just talk about Noam Chomsky things with a voice like this.
I wish he was no McDonald, because then he would live
Oh,
longer.
I hate to go in this
True.
store.
People could email him forever.
And I wish he was Norm Chomsky because
Here I
it's
am
easier to
talking
remember.
myself.
He has such a long hair coming out of his nose. I don't like that.
Pick it.
Yeah, there's like no hair on him except for on his shirt.
He's doing it on
And
purpose,
his
and you
nose.
pay him to remove it.
Down the highway.
Manscaped.com. Use promo code DiscoBob.
I would smoke Disco Bob's nose hair and be fucking tripping for like 18 hours. Just roller skating.
I gotta clean this car.
Looking at my feet.
Man, this car's a mess.
Does he have a dog? He must have a
I
dog.
send that last bill to.
Like a poodle.
Disco Bob versus Movie Bob, who wins?
Talking to myself.
He has a hairless golden retriever.
I would say Disco Bob is in better shape
Better get those buggies in there.
because he's a janitor and not a like a
Disco Bob would skate around him and make him die from.
vintage video
Argue with
game
that.
reviewer, but Movie Bob's a big man.
Okay,
Same here, B-Man.
He's a large guy.
I better get this.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but
Disco Bob would have to make many passes and strike him and take HP down while dodging.
Yeah, he would have to have a
It's funny to say,
strategy.
Disco
Bob has like the speed
How's
and agility
everybody doing?
advantage.
Hope everybody is awesome.
Disco Bob's got a
and safe
Fresca
out
hidden
there.
behind.
Yeah, he's very
his arm. He skates over
aerodynamic.
and sips it.
We're here.
Got
Make
my
another
Fresca.
video.
We're going back in. Take out Movie Bob's legs.
You would have to kite Movie Bob for a
I
while.
don't really have anything. I'm just.
Maybe go into some trees so he has a
kinda
hard
hanging
time
out
going
in the park,
around him.
getting ready to go in the store.
Movie Bob, you have
So,
been detained.
Just chilling out here.
Please
But
don't make us watch the
I
Movie
hate
Bob
going
action
in the
movie again,
grocery
though.
store and shopping. That's the worst.
Shit's so rough.
Oh, we only
One of
watched
the
like
worst
15 minutes.
things.
We only watched
Uh,
part
hypocritical,
53, I
this is a
remember.
What guy? 100%.
I'm gonna cut this one a little short. So everybody have a good one.
He's into his own
It's
feet.
over with. Everybody have a good one, and thanks for
Disco
watching
Moby.
Disco Bob Entertainment.
Disco Bob.
Everybody. Thank you for your support.
You're welcome.
I forgot he didn't edit it. Here comes something epic. He didn't edit it, but he's still holding the camera up.
There's a
In case
built-in
you-
editor on YouTube.
Yeah, I gotta go.
He forgot,
Yeah.
Alex.
Yeah, I
Well,
gotta
no,
get ready to
he
get those
remembered
buggies.
in
You
time
get
to
ready
make
get
the
those buggies.
title of this.
What am I saying? Getting those buggies.
Yeah, it's like
You get
my
those
last
buggies.
video
I'm
because
not
I
getting-
died
you
during the
work there.
filming. Upload.
Oh, how about going in there and get the groceries?
It's
for
like
me?
when
I'll
people
give
used
you
to
a
say,
list and you go and get the
Candle
stuff
Jack
for
for
me.
the Candle Jack meme, and I'd
How's
get
that
pissed off
sound?
because I was pedantic and like
Okay.
14. I'd be like, you didn't even finish Candle Jack,
Alrighty.
therefore he
Yeah,
wouldn't be
I
summoned.
gotta get going. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get
I
out
fucking
there.
That's
forgot
true.
about Candlejack. Jesus
Get
Christ.
this video.
I don't like
edited
that
and
mole.
Get ready. So,
No, that's
I
a
don't.
bad one.
I just don't like
Okay.
it at all.
well, so long.
Get it covered
Yeah.
up.
I'll be right there. I'm going in.
It's a rare Reddit thing to say Candle Jack.
Amen. Amen.
I always thought this song's not pussy enough. If this was lamer,
Pussy enough.
Fear no more, Alex.
Every page I read blows me
like if this song was more palatable to middle-aged women, that's always been my my biggest
So
qualm
I
about
went
it.
and gave you all my heart.
You're loving.
This is Patty Mo from Twitter, by the way, singing this.
You
didn't know. Patrick Monahan.
He died and resurrected and made a way so forgive.
I think he has a shirt that says "Not the Train Guy."
It's in his bio, I think. He's verified, so
Oh yeah.
people think it's him.
Lord Jesus,
One of my oldest follows.
just want to worship you with all my heart, all my mind, all my strength for you alone.
This is one song where it's acceptable to do a ukulele cover.
Aaron, this is such
So you might
huge
as well-
Nick 30 energy.
This and Somewhere Over the Rainbow. You might as well
So
do the
Nick 30,
ukulele.
man.
Oh yeah.
Amen.
This is Nick 30 waiting for the new patch to download.
Amen. A mystery. The gospel of salvation for all who believe.
Or
He
a
died while we were
honky.
sinners and took upon the
He called it
wrath
"Hey
of
Lord
God
Jesus," but he should have been "Save Soul Mister."
deserved.
Yeah.
Save Soul Mister.
I'm so great.
It's
You
about
could do
Jesus.
Sister like a nun.
My heart will
Yeah.
gladly
Hey, nun
rejoice
sister.
in you, Lord, always.
I like Save Soul
I
Mister.
believe in you. You never leave me.
Yeah,
nor
like Save
forsake
Soul,
me,
comma,
and I'm
Mister.
always gonna
Cast my heels on you.
I'm always gonna cast my cares on
Hey,
you.
Lord Jesus, I just wanna worship you with all my heart.
Does he have any other
all my
parodies?
mind, all my strength
I
for
didn't even
you
look.
alone. Hey, Lord Jesus, I don't wanna miss a single thing your word said.
No.
No, it's
Well,
the
you
only
won't be,
one.
man, because it's in the Bible and it never changes.
Well,
A
you
bunch of
have
guys wrote
saved
it.
my soul, Lord.
There's
You
a video
are the
called,
only one I
Finding
need.
Joy
So
in
perfect, I'm so
Tribulations,
broken, you're the one
and
who
hashtag
gives
Jesus
eternal
changed my
life.
life.
I can be content
Weirdly, I feel like
when
we've said
I
"Gay
find
Pole
you.
Mister"
In
on this
fact,
stream
there's
before in
nothing
reference to
else
Goat
I
C and
need.
Train.
I want the world
Maybe I'm
to
just
see you
misremembering, but it's a good one.
in
Gay pole mister, let my fucking pecker in your asshole, dude. How are you gonna be like 16 and say, Jesus changed my life?
How are you gonna be 16?
Oh. He isn't 16 anymore.
I was blacked out in a gutter. And then
This
I
guy-
found Jesus.
He had a like high school project from 6 years ago uploaded. So he's like early 20s here.
Amen.
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 Gay man.
Amen.
Thank you,
Soda
Soda
Accident,
Accident.
thank you for the 3 whole years.
Gay man.
Your
Gay man.
Amen.
That's true, Andrew. Or to get away from all of it.
To the internet. Have a look
Ugh.
around. Anything
Ugh.
that brain of yours can think of can be found. We've got
God damn
mountains
it.
of content, some better, some worse. If none of it interests you, then you'd
Mountains
be
of
the
content,
first.
that's us.
Welcome to the internet. Come and take a seat. Would you like to see the news or
I like
any
Bo Burnham.
famous
He's my friend,
women's
so I
feat?
won't even talk
There's
shit.
no need to panic. This isn't a test.
Yeah, no.
Just nod or shake
I have no
your
beef
head
with
and
Bo
we'll do
Burnham.
the rest.
But
Welcome
Nor
to the
I.
this
internet.
fucking
What
Chat
you
would
prefer?
chat would
you
love the real
like
Bo
to fight
Burnham.
for
The
civil
real
rights
Bo
or
Burnham that I
commit a
knew.
racial slur? Be happy, be horny.
One of the funniest
be
people I've ever
bursting
met.
with rage.
Hands down. Not even
We've
kidding.
got a million
I don't like
different
hearing this guy
ways
say
to
be horny.
engage. Welcome to the internet.
House GOP.jpg.
Wow, this sounds good as fuck.
Love Gog and Magog. Amazing lightning.
God, that pizza one was so bad.
Hello, everybody. It's
Hey.
Bob cooking.
Hey,
Today
Bobs.
We're gonna
Advanced
use
refrigeration.
the office, official office
Party planning guide, cookbook, whatever you want to call it.
and we're gonna make
The Ultra Feast mac and
macaroni
cheese.
There we go. So, hey, if you want to
Yeah,
see
they are
what is
the
it
big,
on?
recipe
big
will
The
be on
Office fans.
Instagram
They can
after this
relate
video's
Okay.
to that show heavily. They have a lot in common with the people on there.
Okay.
Why don't you put in a clean pan over the sink and put it in the clean pan? You know what I'm saying?
I'll never use a clean pan.
I love these. They're such shambles.
It'd be so hard to find like a plug that's not used in that house to plug your phone in.
Okay, now
Oh man.
turn the slow cooker to low.
Alright, I'm gonna turn to low.
probably
You,
outside.
you unplug something from a power strip and then somehow it's like the oven.
No, everything just
Oh,
goes
sorry.
In a large saucepan over medium heat, melt the butter. I'm gonna need 2 saucepans.
Why is it depressing, Nice Feet, bro? Because you're not there? I agree.
I think it's awesome.
This is the Ultra Feast mac and cheese, guys, and it has.
It's cool that they get to like hang out and spend time together
I
doing
need
this
a baby.
shit.
I'll never outside your pan without one.
Playing Fall
Also, I've been
Guys.
noticing a gaping hole in my life.
I wish they'd clean up a little bit,
They
but
have
hey.
twin gamer chairs and they play Fall Guys and they play GeoGuessr.
Let's put it on 1 or 2, I guess. It's
They're very
super
good.
spinach.
Yeah, better than Michael.
That's for the ultimate.
World champs.
Ultra Feast, yes.
Okay.
On top of your mac and cheese. That will take what, about an hour? Hour and 20 minutes. You already
We're gonna
made
film
bacon.
every minute of it.
Melt the butter. And then whisking the flour.
Man,
Oops, I got
watching
it.
them play
Yeah,
GeoGuessr was so
you got
funny.
butter on my brand new
They're
book.
so cool.
They rock.
Are they making a roux? Do we get to see Pops and Jakey T make a roux?
I don't know how I did that, but you got a butter stain on
They'll
it.
see a kilometer sign and be like, Texas?
Yeah, original copy. It's the original copy,
And
all
they
stains
don't
and all.
use anything like context like that.
How
It's so
much
funny.
flour do I need?
They'll see like a 7-Eleven and be like, we have those in
Quarter cup.
city near us. They're equipped.
Yeah, that's a local shop.
That stuff, I'm gonna be honest, I'm terrible. Alright.
Now whisk.
Do you notice they had a plate of completely cooked bacon just chilling on the counter behind
Yeah,
them?
this whisking.
They
Yeah,
look
that's
old
for
as
later.
fuck. I hope they use it.
That's to
Golden
give the
brown
dog.
type color.
I wish we could do a
It has to be
prediction on
dry-
if he
the
was
dry
cut, but I
ingredients
mean that
and
would
combined.
require us knowing the answer.
Oh, Alex, that plate's for when they leave the front door. They throw that bacon
talking
to
right
just make all the other dogs outside scurry so they can get to the car.
It kind of stinks, don't
It's a
it?
diversion tactic.
hmm
Who's that other person filming?
Yeah, it looks like.
I think it's his girlfriend.
Everyone crowding
It's
around to
Jakey's
watch
girlfriend.
Like one round.
watch Pops fuck up another dish. Better put this on Instagram.
Like thicker.
Just putting this on your
Yeah,
IG story is so funny.
You want to come over for dinner? What did I do?
The one over there.
Oh.
Whisking continuously until the.
Usually they fuck up a lot more.
Okay, guys, it's fast as like.
I'm like pleasantly surprised at how well they're
That's a little
doing
bit
this.
golden brown, I
That looks
guess.
good, yeah.
Okay. Still whisking, slowly stirring the liquids.
Okay, what do we put
So-
in milk?
There's so many
Yeah,
hairs
you
in
gotta
there for
slowly
sure.
put it in. Room temperature milk. Alright.
How about this? Condensed milk?
No, wait.
Can you imagine eating a slice of like bun
This
cake
is a
that they
liquid.
make?
This is the milk.
In the first bite you take, there's like 6 white hairs.
Okay.
Pulling out the air and it just keeps going.
4 cups of milk.
Yeah. There's
Well,
like
that's
there's
all
cake
standard,
hanging on
right?
hairs that are
Alright.
on your chin now, while the rest of the hairs in your
slowly
mouth.
stir it in.
Oh, it's like a kebab.
Ugh.
Oh. He needs a hairnet for his beard.
You pour it too fast, it can mess it up, it says. Just so you know.
Top secret, that's right.
I'm not a good cook here.
This is really intensive mac and cheese.
What is all that milk for?
They haven't even started the macaroni.
The fuck?
Seems like a lot.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me?
Holy shit, I skipped ahead like 2 minutes and they're still pouring milk. That's a lot of milk.
What is this?
Most of the video is
Oh my
milk
God, I
pouring.
need like 3 bags of this.
So when does the making macaroni and
Oh,
cheese
shit.
part start?
They haven't done the
Yes,
macaroni.
yes,
How are you
yes,
gonna
cheese.
get macaroni cooked in
This is
That's
won't
true,
melt as
Kige.
fast.
less than 6 minutes?
That's okay.
Yeah, it's
Hey, we'll
16
bet
and a
this
half
off and
minutes
come
into
in
this
smooth.
video. They've made milk cheese.
Yeah.
I forgot what they were making because of that.
Well, that's what all cheeses are.
Oh, you meant in the slow
True,
cooking?
true.
Yeah.
Not true.
Every 20 minutes you gotta
Vegan
stir it.
cheese.
Bro,
There's
dick
head
cheese.
as well.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Now
I'm
salt
sorry,
and
that was
pepper.
nasty.
Oh.
I
Well,
just
if-
Yeah, yeah. 'cause-
If Pops isn't cut,
Yes.
might have to.
Speaking of pops,
How long do you say it has to go on?
How long?
Yeah.
It's 90 minutes. But stir every 20, it says.
this is ridiculous for mac and cheese.
I know it is.
This is how they do in the office, though. It's worth it.
Yeah, well. Yeah,
Pam's
you know,
favorite
all these
mac
ingredients,
and cheese.
They don't get that these recipes are
Oh
stupid
God,
on.
he's just taking it everywhere.
Like a dog.
They don't. Oh, is that cigarettes? What the?
Yeah, well.
Look at on the ground. Is that an ashtray filled with cigarettes?
Hopefully.
Just making a fucking mess.
Alright. You just put salt and pepper.
Yes.
Oh my god! Pick that up.
Well, maybe it's the dog cigarettes.
Come on!
Oh, the smell of this house, man.
God.
90 minutes.
That was off.
What's the point of mac and cheese if it takes 2 hours?
Just get a fucking broom and a dustpan and take it 3 swipes. And,
What,
like,
in 130?
Gotta sit on the floor and have a cigarette while you wait for your
Mine.
cheese.
Yeah.
Just sitting cross-legged as
Also
this
look at
goes.
120.
Or they put the slow cooker on the ground and sit around it kumbaya style.
Yeah.
Bro, Pops is the slow cooker.
Yeah, after it's done.
15 minutes.
In the
before it's done.
last 15 minutes. So when that hits, when
Yeah.
basically 5 minutes before that goes off.
Pick up the
Oh, that's
cigarettes.
Alright, guys. We'll be back when it's fully cooked. Woo! Alright. And we're back, guys. Well, this is it. We put the
Oh,
bacon in.
good. The bacon.
It got done a little early. I don't know. It's probably on high.
I couldn't know it's not. That's on medium. Roll slow. Roll.
Keep an eye on it because
No, yeah.
it didn't take as long. And it's a little, you know,
Hell, I could eat.
little, what's the word?
Bacon.
Alright, you know what? Bacon,
What else?
shredded chicken.
I think did they pour the pasta in as it was in the slow cooker?
No, the
I think
pasta
I
was
see it
already
in
in there,
Oh, okay.
which is
Shredded chicken.
Yeah, so
Little
it just goes
nasty.
in The
Putting in
cheese.
bark.
Good. I'm not too worried about it.
That's
Two
bark
cups,
and
so-
that's
Well, I just got it.
wood from a
Put it
newer
all
branch.
I'm gonna put all that in.
That's a lot of work.
Got some of my hair that I froze.
I don't really want to eat mac and
half
cheese and have a
of the
6-inch long piece of chicken in it.
How much spinach?
I don't
Why?
want
2
that.
cups. Yeah, 2 cups of beef.
Did you pull these stems off?
No.
No?
Stems?
what?
What
I
has
think he's
stems?
talking about like the they have like cilantro or something.
Why don't we go for an extra 5 minutes then? When you for
My
the,
meat stems.
I hope he's talking about
it's
chicken
already all cooked,
stems.
basically.
Oh, yeah, me too.
That's what they call their
the
legs in
noodles are already
Pennsylvania.
overcooked.
No, so we don't want to leave it on.
Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
chicken stems?
What part of Pennsylvania are they from?
Look at the gams on this.
Oh my
Allentown.
god, like
Oh, it looks
Oh,
like
no,
you
Pittsburgh.
you
Is
skipped
that
stem
Central,
day.
Western, Eastern?
Allentown
They're
near Philly.
From the south,
Okay,
like
alright,
and
Eastern,
two-
yeah.
2 cups of chili.
It's near where the office happened.
I mean, not chili.
Dude, I said Allentown near Philly.
I don't think
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah, you got it.
Alright.
Here
Alright.
we go. There it is. See how
Perfect.
it tastes.
Oh my god.
What do you think, Pops?
That tastes good.
They brought out
Too
the
bad
fine
noodles
china
aren't
for
that
this.
done.
Alright, the noodles are overdone. So, an
God,
hour
everything Pops
and
makes is such like
30
a
is too long, guys.
7-year-old
At least
making
for
a
us.
Mother's
So
Day
keep an eye on it when you
breakfast
stir
type
it.
shit.
No
Happy
shit,
Mother's
an hour
Day.
30 is too long to cook mac and cheese.
Good lord.
Oh, they picked up the smokes.
Mmm.
That tastes good.
You didn't wait for your
Already? Oh.
One perfect shot.
Good afternoon, folks. Zach Cross here. So, it looks like
Was that
Kooky Old
Rascal
Joe
Flatts?
decided he was going to go ahead and institute
Oh,
a
no
nationwide
idea.
The music or this guy?
stick and swab band-aid.
Is this the guy from Rascal
My
Flatts?
work is probably going to do this. Sadly, up to this
More of a
point,
Chris
they've been giving
Gaines,
us a
actually.
choice. Now, I'm probably going to go with the swab for a while until we find a class action suit of some kind to jump onto.
A class action
Can't afford to
suit.
quit my job. I'd rather stay there
So
and
get
fight
the
it and take
fucking
this swab that gave me
vaccine.
a migraine the last
That's
time
your
I did it.
choice.
Folks, look, it's like this. As a kid, I had a childhood seizure disorder. The medicine I was on with FDA approval and that had been
Was it
researched
dumb
for years and
fuxoline?
years. a
Why is
lot
he looking
longer than
around so
11
much? He's
damn
like-
months
No,
like
he
this
was on
vaccine.
Morbozine.
It's supposed to be all
Morbozine.
safe. All it's supposed to be safe. It's made by the same makers of Viagra.
Oh my god, his
If you
eyes
trust
are
them with
making
the
me so
penis,
nervous.
Trust them with your life. Their penis pill.
You don't have
gives
to look at
fucking
the
skin
camera.
Cancer, stupid fucks. All right. So anybody who wants to trust the pharmaceutical company,
Sounds like
I got
someone
a
got
bridge to
cancer
sell
from
ya.
the penis pills.
Goes right over.
Look
right
at the
over
road.
Yuba River. Beautiful bridge. Fucking beautiful.
Why do you have to
folks,
look at the
we
camera
got
while you're
for
driving?
our own
Dodgers
rights.
all
This
right.
is stupid. I'll tell you why right now. I grew up in a house where
Me too.
basically the matriarchs and the
They made me live
patriarchs
in
of
a
my family were my
cabinet under the
grandparents.
stairs.
They ended up living through the Great Depression, eating dirt, everything like
like
that.
you, look at you,
Through
man.
that,
They did not
gave
fucking
this old
eat
saying
dirt.
down
They didn't get to eat
generation
rocks
to
like him.
generation.
Why are you
Don't put all of
slandering your
eggs in
grandparents
one
by
basket.
saying they ate
Now say we
dirt?
trust this stupid fucking vaccine, right?
Dude, he's got as many
Instead of,
teeth
you
as a
know,
shark.
our own things. I don't give a
He's
shit.
lost
If you want
half
to take
of
the
them,
vaccine,
but-
take it. If you don't, fucking don't.
They call him
That
Uncle
should
Cracker
be a
because he
private
cracks
choice.
any
But
kind of
to put
nut
all
in his
of our
mouth.
eggs in one basket
Punches
with
his
the track
jaw up.
record of Big Pharma.
It's like
is
he's only
fucking
able to
insanity.
afford bottom
It is
braces.
fucking insanity. What, we all end up fucking sterile, not having as many kids, less population to take care of the old ones sick and
Sounds
dying?
good to me.
What the fuck are we gonna do
man.
here?
Dude, if I had a
this
fucking
thing
job right now, I'd be
creates
pissed if I was
catastrophic
losing over
problems,
this mandate.
Like the Dilantin that ate my soft tissue and that drug that made babies come out deformed that they're now using again on the market that was banned forever allegedly.
He's talking about
but now
his-
they're
It was
using
because-
to fight cancer. If you
His
want to take
baby
that drug
soft
to fight
spot is
cancer,
still
great.
open on his head.
If it finds its way into any
Thalidomide
sort of
was
pregnant
fine. It was
woman,
just
you're
reversed.
gonna have deformed
Like the
babies
molecule.
again. You know, look, folks.
I forget
you
how
cannot trust
the exact
company
terms, but like
or
the molecule
companies
was
that make
flipped.
their whole bottom line
This is what
not
every
only
guy that's
fucking
on like a
profitable,
top
but
40
extremely
stations morning show
profitable
looks
to
like.
have
I think there's a way to get it
lobbyists
to work.
for every
Isomer,
member of
that's what it
Congress.
was.
You can't trust
Yeah,
them by
he's always
giving you
talking about
good
how
health.
sexy he is.
Those fucking old timers who created these pharmaceutical companies when they made the polio
Mojo
vaccine
in the
are
morning
gone.
ass look.
It has now been taken over by corporate pirates, just like the Walton family did, you know, away with Sam Walton's vision. You know, it's the same way with pharmaceuticals
Sam
and everything
Walton's
else.
vision.
Where there's fucking
Dude, he's
money
wearing the
involved,
fake
you can't trust
Fight
a
Club
goddamn
sunglasses they
thing
sold at
because these
Spencer's.
fucking greed demons at the top, fucking up every fucking
God,
member
that's
of this
great. Being a
country's
guy
life,
who hates
the world and
Walmart,
beyond.
but
You know, we don't even
thinks
know
that
what
they
the hell is
ruined
good.
it because
they're
like the
already
guy who
trying to capitalize
founded
on
it.
space and tap
They
up-
betrayed
tap out the
Sam.
poor people
I'll
unless
never forgive
shit
them
us
for
there and die.
betraying Sam Walton.
Sam
gotta
Walton
do
was
something.
actually a
Let me know if
communist,
there's a lawsuit
but then his
to come
kids
out.
took
Peace
over
out.
and,
God bless.
you know,
Really? Or is that you making that up?
I'm making that
Good evening,
up.
folks. Zach Cross here.
Anything's
So,
possible.
a couple of announcements.
This is
number
fucking
one,
hair, bro.
Hey, a Monopoly
go
is
ahead and
the
thank the Moortown
closer to
Rancheria for having the
a
balls
government-run
to go ahead and open
store
their
than
dispensary.
distributed
I don't know if you guys
businesses.
are doing a grow facility or not,
Easier to
but,
nationalize.
You know, you're more than able to under the laws which predate any kind of federal legalization and stuff that the Democrats have been pushing through the last few months.
His hair is ridiculous.
Good job. Brand
Yeah.
yourselves. You know,
You don't-
got
bowling
the
for
balls
Scoop.
to start
You don't
now,
see
brand
these guys
yourselves,
as much
make that
anymore,
money when
like
the time comes.
conservative
Like yourselves,
redneck
you
type
wanna
of guys
hesitate,
who
I'll make
have
as much money as you. So,
hair like this.
here it
Who
is,
played
folks.
bass and
I have
So
a
Goddamn
court
Smash
case
Mouth.
on
Oh,
Monday.
God
Yeah.
I hope it goes okay.
I almost said Slipknot. I almost fucked it up. I panicked for a second there. I was
That
like,
was a huge
Smash
fuck up.
Myself, but others.
He played bass in Sugar Ray. Then Mark McGrath got coked out and punched him in the face.
So we need to be on the
This is
lookout
the guy,
for this
who
Natasha
was it,
Baker. I
Steal
guess
My
she's
Sunshine
been up here in
song?
Brownsville,
This is the
Maine,
Len.
for quite a few
Len,
years.
yeah.
This is the
the guy
brother.
that fucked
Keep
his
your eye out
sister.
for
Yeah,
her. She
this
likes
is
to
the
send
brother
people
of the
over,
duo.
you know, to intimidate people.
Well,
or
actually, the
attempt
guys
to.
in line were quite
She likes
thin.
abusing
and,
the disabled. including
They're
that
Canadian,
of
as
her
I
daughter,
recall.
They're Canadian,
abandoned
yeah.
with her mother
Alright.
years ago.
Shut the fuck up.
So
I'm sorry.
anyway,
No.
I hope she doesn't.
I'll tell you
stay
who this
long
guy
and
is
goes
right
back
now.
to Vegas and
Fat guy
gets
from
her,
Bowling for Soup.
job dancing
Uncle
in the
Cracker
holes or
opens
whatever
nuts
back
with
that
his
she
mouth.
normally does.
Also Kid
But,
Rock's
we've
cousin.
got to deal with her. I've also been hearing about some noise complaints.
He's the dad that
from some of
doesn't
the
care
people up
about
there
his
in
son at all,
Brownsville
except when he's on the football field and he's
Facebook
yelling,
and a
shouting
couple
like,
other
"God
towns.
damn it!
You know, I think
God damn it!
maybe we're a
Also,
rowdy bunch
He was
and
on
we just
Sum
don't have any
41's
bars
first
or clubs
EP, but got
anymore,
kicked
so
out.
I was thinking maybe we could open up a private club and use the money we get from
This is
selling,
Billy from Billy
beer or
Towns.
whatever in the private club to fund different things in the community. What do you guys think about that? You know, I know my cousin started the Lions Club so they could have a bar in La Marica and use that to do a lot of good in today's
I think his
world.
idea is to have a
Have
strip
for
club
several
that
years
raises
now, I
money
think.
for charity.
30, 40 some years. Anyway,
yeah, I also called him.
just an
I also call him
idea.
Tyler Burden.
All right,
He has a club where
have a
guys
great
fucking
evening. Talk to you soon.
tell each other problems and tell each other secrets that make them feel uncomfortable and just burdens to each other.
Oh my god.
It's guys who are a
Good
burden to their
afternoon,
family.
folks. Zach Cross
Yeah.
here. This is going to be a short video. Don't forget
This
to
is the
like
Ryan
and
Dunn
subscribe.
challenge.
I just wanted to bring a couple of things to your guys' attention maybe you already knew. So,
A lot of people
I
think
don't
you
know
need
if
an
you
expensive
noticed
fancy
this,
car to
but
do what
the
Ryan Dunn
schools were
did.
gonna make it where,
Any
if
vehicle, you can do
didn't
that.
want to wear a mask, you guys had to stay at home and not go to work forever, so you guys could teach them. This liberal fascism needs to be
Fascism.
The numbers are down, even with a lot of people not getting vaccinated.
Fuck you, Jack.
Insights into
Yes,
Entertainment,
Insights.
a podcast series taking a
Look
deeper
how long
look
this
into
is.
entertainment and media.
Oh, these guys.
Just 10
Our
hours
husband
long,
and
it's
wife
fine.
team of pop culture fanatics
Doing an
are
all-nighter.
exploring
They have
all
the
the
most
different
unfortunate
movies
surname you could
to
possibly have.
television and fandom. We'll look at the interesting and obscure entertainment news of the week.
Chat, they podcast more
We'll
during
talk
the week
about
than we
theme
stream.
park and pop culture news. We'll give you the latest
Not
and
true,
greatest
Anon.
on pop culture
Not even
conventions.
close.
We'll give you a deep dive into Disney,
It's
Star
Cahill.
Wars,
Talk about
and
the same
much
things,
more.
though.
Check out our video episodes at youtube.com/insightsintothings. Our audio
Yeah, this is
episodes at
blowback. Insight into
podcast.insightsintoentertainment.com or check us out on the web at insightsintothings.com.
Literal podcast. God damn it. No, I love when they're mirror. I love when it's a mirror match with him and the other big
Insightful
Hawaiian shirt guy.
podcasts
Oh yeah, and their last name is Waylon, which is just all
by
another
informative
level of
hosts.
fucked.
Yeah.
Insights into things.
A podcast network.
Oh, this sucks so fucking much.
Yeah, just fucking dying, dude.
This is
Here
for
he
some
is.
reason
I don't really just tune on the radio just for fun. As I'm getting ready, I'm usually listening to a podcast.
This
It's
is
not so
Click
much the
Flicker.
radio. When I was younger, I used to
Hi,
do a lot,
Click
so I
Flicker
got
here.
into
Insights
podcasts.
into things.
Sometimes, you know, if I'm taking a shower, I
This
put the radio
is a
on.
world premiere,
but
by the way.
overall, I'd
First view on
say
YouTube.
Not really that often. It's mostly in the car. Things
Look
like
at all
that. Movies
the
that I really
Disney
want to have,
headbands.
you know, the physical copy of.
Yeah,
movies
10
that are
hours, dude. These
special
guys would
to me, or
defeat
movies that I
Hassan.
just
This is
like
his
a lot.
literal
It
in
really
real life
is.
Dark
Like,
Souls boss.
Fuck.
For Blu-rays,
They would
'cause Amazon
outstream
does
him.
Blu-ray sales all the time. So things like that. I don't have like a I wouldn't say my Blu-ray collection is like my pride and joy. But it's mostly just to have those physical
He's
copies,
interviewing his
just in case,
kids.
you know, I can't get the Lord of the Rings on.
Like he interviews his son every day about his Blu-ray
Look at all the
collection.
Disnard years
So
on the
it
fucking
sounds
thing,
like
man.
A good chunk of what you do is some of the more modern technologies. Then, what about when you listen to radio?
Malthy's big get, son.
You listen to? Is it
Whoa.
music that you listen to, or you listen to the sports radio?
Yeah, it's
No,
mostly,
Andrew.
I mostly do
Andrew,
sports
these
stuff.
are the modern day Harkonnens.
You know, 94.1 for our local area. That's like the sports, and then there's 97.5 too. I'll alternate between those. I don't really listen to music that much. I don't know, something about hearing people talk and discuss. I just like to listen to it
Asking
more than,
your son.
you know,
I don't really listen to music that
Like,
much.
you know,
So he
that's
asked.
a podcast. Exactly what I like
Yeah,
to
dude,
hear.
imagine seeing
it's nice to not
his
hear my
dad's
own
like, hold on, I'm gonna
voice,
turn the
and that's
air
nice to
on. He
have
floats
people
up
for a
like Baron
while.
Harkonnen and goes and turns the
So,
fucking
you know,
thermostat up.
We've had
down.
various forms, and we're going to talk about the history of some of these forms in a little bit there. But obviously, our entertainment started out as purely live entertainment. If you went, you know, back in the 1800s and in the beginning of the 1900s,
When I started podcasting,
if you wanted to be entertained, you either produced music or entertainment at home, or you went
Chat,
to
one
go see it
day,
somewhere.
I'm the one that found these guys, by the
Radio
way.
finally
And one day I
allows to
went through
bring
the
it
entire 10
in-house.
hours to see all the beverage
we
changes,
moved
and I
from
wrote them all
that
down.
naturally, almost, you know, through
They have so many monitor screens going.
TV. Then we started to have home entertainment systems.
Where do they get all this money
VCRs,
from?
DVDs, and so forth.
Yeah, imagine playing Rust and listening to these guys. That's my week.
It was basically.
It's just
I feel
such
like
an
I'm dying all the
elaborate
time.
setup.
So when you
I
would
just feel like
listen
I'm
to the
fucking
radio,
dying all the time.
You would have
Yeah,
a schedule
Andrew,
of
it-
things that you would listen to.
And I press V in Rust,
if
and
you
then
missed a
everyone
show,
else
you
hears
missed
it too.
Right? So we started getting special.
If you just do a cursory
Decision
amount of research,
2020.
it's not quite as black and white as he's presenting it.
Right.
But I think
Right.
things like that.
Andrew, I called them
whether
yesterday.
they're
The
for,
Thomases
in his mind, the right
Bahamases.
reasons or not, they send
It's like
the
a,
wrong
it's like their
message
genus.
to not only the American
Among crypto advocates.
Thomas
is
Bahamas.
that
It's our
This
Latin
was
name.
November.
Currencies could explode over the next 5 years, rising to $5 to $10 trillion, which is, astronomical.
I hope it
The
cuts to his
historic
daughter.
volatility of the asset class is no reason to panic. He
Please,
says.
God.
Still, he tempered his optimism. with
Anything
that
these
of the
guys touching crypto
evangelists
turns to
who use
literal dog
Bitcoin
shit.
As digital gold, calling it.
They got
quote,
scammed by
nutty.
like FaZe Jarvis.
Absolutely.
Official term, yeah,
Dude,
stating its
we're
long-term
gonna go to
value
Just
is more
Chatting one
likely
day,
to
and
be
you're gonna see Aiden Ross at the
$100
top with like 100,000
$100,000.
viewers and click it, and
Rogov
Insight into Things could be
argues
sitting
that
on his
unlike
bed, just
physical
chilling there,
gold, Bitcoin's use
next to
is
Bronny.
limited to
We're making whale
transactions,
coin.
which makes it more vulnerable to a bubble-like collapse. Additionally, the crypto
By informative hosts.
God, fuck you! Come on!
It's crazy that they put this much effort into it, and they have nothing to say at all.
A podcast network.
A podcast network. I'm about to get a pod on this network.
Oh,
Insight into fucking GeoGuessr.
That was a world premiere.
Into tomorrow.
They had no views on it, and that was a stream. No one even watched the stream.
Dude, that's what I said. They stream on 3 different sites for like 1 view total between the 3, and it's me.
It's crazy.
I
so
checked in on
fucking
them
nuts.
yesterday, Mike. They had 13 people watching on Trovo.
Unreal. They must have gotten hosted by like the band Keck or whatever the fuck all the names are on there.
They got hosted by Richard Spencer.
Crazy band White Boy.
Insightful podcast by informative
they are,
hosts.
Andrew.
tomorrow. This is
Andrew, the
episode
funniest thing about this
9,
that makes Alex laugh
Entertainment a la
is the
carte.
fucking
I'm
multi-cam
your host, Joseph
angles
Whalen,
like we need it.
and my co-host.
It's
Sam
so
Whalen.
overboard.
He has like a
Sam?
fucking hand cam. Like, do we really need to see this guy typing?
Aside for the landscapers that we're dealing with.
It's like if
That's okay.
if Joe Rogan built a studio but then changed his mind and didn't want to
Chat,
use
Insight
it.
into Teens is with the teen daughter. There is an actual teen on that one.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Caesar, for the 5 gifted. God bless
And
you.
actually, Insight into Teens is probably the least offensive shit they do because the kid is actually smart. And the dad's like, now what do you think about if God made Jurassic Park?
So this week we're going to do something a little more lighthearted.
They have 8 screens in here right now. That's
He's-
insane, dude.
He is incredibly soft-spoken.
Interesting story there.
Yep.
Then we'll
He's
finish-
barely opening his mouth to talk. And he has like probably a $2,000 microphone.
This one isn't loading for me.
Yeah, it's taking a while to load.
This guy looks like Johnny Depp.
That's right.
What's weird?
Oh, not this guy.
Your
Oh,
ass.
dude. I hope this guy doesn't get left in
Your
the
ass.
Speaking of van life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dave. This is GVA Ghetto Van Adventures.
Hey, GVA, have you ever considered going to the Cheyenne area?
Hey, what's up, guys? Former San Francisco Giants
Is
pitcher
there a
Brian
food
Williams.
that you
Because I'm
munch
Black
on,
Ops.
or a favorite snack,
Remember?
or something that's
I
just
remember.
unusual that you eat. I'm going to tell you what mine is in a second.
guy was
but
epic as
first,
fuck.
this is how it happened.
You don't need to tell me.
When
I've
I
seen
was
you
young,
eat a
my
steak
dad
cooked on an
had
engine block.
massive, and he used to be out there all the time. So I'd walk out. and
This
I'd
guy
watch the
showers
2012
once every 2
series.
months.
You saw the
So I'd be
fucking
hopping
Black
out
Ops
in the
commercial
garden,
every
this
10
and
minutes.
that.
It was awesome. Sucked.
It was funny. He would go to me and he'd hand me a bean, or he'd hand me a radish, and we'd.
It was
sit
the
there and have a
same
little
the
munch.
same
And then
season,
one day,
that same
he
fall
handed
when
me
Philip Phillips was on the radio
an onion.
over and over and over.
So he
I'm
took a
gonna
bite of
make your home a home.
Here, Alex,
Whoop.
could you cue up some royalty-free music for this next video? So it's copyrighted,
Took a bite
but
of it.
you could
And
just
he
play
goes,
something
"Here,
not in
try
the
it."
background.
So, look good.
Yeah. Do I have to mute it?
So
Yeah.
Watch Together, you mute it.
Yeah, watch Together and mute, and then just play.
Not only do I put it in my food, I like rawing it in my food. I like cooking.
Also, he's just eating
What?
I'm just a psycho.
Oh, yeah, he's not like, I have COVID,
I
check
can
this
eat
out.
like an apple for some reason.
Hell
And
yes,
yeah,
dude.
sometimes
I thought
they're
this
a
was
little
him saying he had COVID.
hot. I like the red onions.
It's the only time I've ever seen anyone eat an onion.
Because they're a little, I find them a little sweeter. But, now, don't get me wrong.
No, he just wants to go fucking approach people in stores and be like, hi.
On a date or something like that. I'm not going to munch down an onion, but
That's why he doesn't want to wear a
for
mask.
snack, you know, some people
Imagine having
reach for
stink lines coming out of your mouth for
apple.
real.
I'll eat apples too, but if I'm at a store and I'm going, I want something different.
This guy, like,
It's
gives himself sponge baths in the back of a van.
onion.
Not even really a van, it's a minivan.
I should be doing that.
Please tell me what odd thing that you guys eat, because I would honestly.
I'm not telling you anything. I don't want to have a conversation with you.
You take care.
I'll tell you guys. I like munching on
Shit.
Horse meat.
Pre-cooked spaghetti. I just like nibbling on it.
No, you
That's
like horse
disgusting.
I know.
That's honestly
Wow.
disgusting. You
That's
don't even
gross,
cook
Chet.
it?
Yeah, just bite on it.
Chet, you're gonna have teeth like that guy, man.
You look like Aaron Jackson.
No, you just. It's not that big of a deal. A lot of people do that.
My teeth already look like that. Now.
A fundraiser for him.
For Rick Ross?
Little fucking liar, dude.
Now he
All right,
makes
here we go.
like bullshit remixes.
Now he makes tweets for one favorite.
Oh yeah, his tweets are like
They're so pathetic.
adding celebrities and being like, do you want to maybe do a collab with me?
You know what?
You want to lip sync over my shit?
Can you wish me a happy birthday, please?
This fucking random dude speaks Punjabi. America's so cool.
That rocks. He must have been in Afghanistan, right?
Dude, he could have just lived over in like India for a while doing something. Who knows?
Had like Punjabi best friends as a kid.
I want to see the Punjab. It's a very fertile region.
Maybe he had a girlfriend. Yeah, who knows? It's so cool though. Chat knows how much I love watching fucking white boys speak fluent anything else. Great. Dude, don't call this guy Felix. Come on.
Hey, he's Popeye.
He's very Popeye.
I see it a little bit.
I'm trying to be nice here. Felix looked good the other day when he was on Hassan's cam.
Yeah, he looks good. He
was looking at himself and he said on the camera, he's like, what kind of camera is that? I need to buy it right now. So funny. He's like, it's the first time I look like a fucking dumbass on a webcam.
He's been hitting the gym again, getting healthy. This rocks.
Dude, I wish Felix could speak fluent Punjabi. That'd be sick. I love that video.
Forgot about these guys. Am I a sub?
Beats are so fresh.
Let's see.
They haven't really been uploading.
Oh, I'm not a sub. I should do that.
BBB.
Last video 2 months ago. What happened, guys?
Well, I think they're afraid.
What's up, everybody? Triple B. We're coming back at you
family
again.
got banned.
Got some 40s.
No way the Yeti survives COVID too.
Not old English, sorry. Emma, call biggest.
No, he's a healthcare worker. He got vaxxed early.
No shot.
He's an EMS driver.
It's possible. I don't know.
No, he looks like an ER vet.
Oh, he is supposed to return
are they
back
in?
to his roots. They're supposed to have glass bottles.
Oh, they're in
We'll see.
Texas.
But, alright, all bullshitting aside,
Yeah,
let's
they-
get back to
right?
it. Alright, we got
I
two
don't know.
40s.
It's either Texas or California.
You've all seen the brass monkey where we do it with the orange juice. We're gonna do something different.
His breathing.
sleep,
Oh
dude.
I
my
haven't named
lord.
for it yet, to be honest. I'll probably make something up later. Or if you guys are
He's
wanting
sleeping.
to, you come up with a name for it.
Yeah, they're in Texas, so definitely
Green
not
juice,
vaxxed.
green bottle. So
Whoever's playing
Gonna be
Yeti went to
doing,
pee and he's got his controller sitting there.
I don't even know what to call it. We're basically gonna chug half of this label or below, whatever, half of this beer. And for then
Yeah, I
gonna
wonder
pop
who in the
funnel
simulation is
Instead
playing
of putting
Yeti.
orange juice,
Who's he
we're gonna put pickle
the
juice.
the player character for?
Now, I know you're probably wondering why the fuck is this over here.
The
This
guy
is
just
something
won't
else
like
that
buy
I'm-
any
at some
DLCs, so he
point,
just comes
I'm
out as
gonna
a
do a
Yeti.
40
Yeah.
with this in it also, which is straight pineapple juice.
I think he's accidentally invented meditating by focusing on his breathing so hard.
He like
that he's-
falls asleep for 15 seconds at a time.
He's actually enlightened.
Set it back down.
Do you think he has a sleep apnea machine?
got a fill line?
Or needs one?
You think he needs
one of the
Absolutely.
two.
Yes, both.
If he doesn't need it yet, he should probably pre-purchase
Yes,
one.
one, at least.
Yeti's actually better known by his stage name, Eckhart Tolle.
So this one's gonna be right here. Middle of the hornet.
What was that fucking tongue he just spoke, dude? When the warning.
That's all I got.
Yo to solo.
Well, we're gonna have to split it. For sure.
When the warning.
Well, we're gonna shoot for half, and whatever this fills back up, we're gonna just try to make it as
Man,
walking away mumbling in Sumerian.
Yeti needs medical attention.
Yeti speaking languages that died with Pompeii. Like. Oh yeah, yo, Yeti only speaks Latin, dude. You can't really understand you.
There must have been someone who got frozen by the ash doing a chug challenge. There was a guy whacking off.
For sure, yeah.
Some guys must have been chugging wine or olive oil.
I don't want to put too much because I want to see what that pickle juice tastes like.
What if
As
you
far as I
what if
know,
you got hit
this
by the
has not been done
Pompeii
anywhere else. We're gonna be I think we're
cloud
gonna be the first to do it. Have you seen it?
stuck in cement
I've checked on
forever
YouTube,
when
I've
you're
checked
doing like a really
places
gay
online.
stretch,
Haven't
like
seen
one of
it.
those stretches where you
So,
can't even
this
help
is
to be
gonna
like.
another triple B original. And enough fucking around, just fucking get to it.
To the subscribers, we're gonna fucking show the.
That sucks.
750.
Thank you, Norris.
We'll do a 750 of liquor.
Whatever y'all want.
Or I'll do an equivalent of that.
Great video, guys.
True, Anarchist.
You getting your timer?
Chat, do not click that link
We're
by
gonna have
Bamboo
ours
if you're at work.
Right here, as always. Yeti will have his facing the camera. There will be any edits, any fast forwards, anything
Yeah,
like that.
he wasn't jacking off. He's just protecting his
especially
dick with his
during
hand.
prep time.
Because if he was gonna be burned
that
all
will
over his
show
body,
that it's
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be
real time on our
sterile.
side.
yeah, you want to keep his balls and his dick intact.
It's crazy that they edited this and like kept it all the pauses, but are now like slow zooming into Yeti.
Why are they zooming in on him?
Yeti was running Nassim Talib's Twitter right there, doing posts, talking about probability and shit.
Oh, Call of Duty Zombies!
I
You guys
love him.
remember?
He's always in a fight with the Bitcoin guys, and also, who else does he fight with? Jordan
Yeti is
Peterson,
actually
maybe?
an NFT. Somebody owns him.
Yeti, don't do this.
Right there.
I don't want this guy to die.
Yeah, chat. The good news is they don't upload every day anymore. It's only like every 4 months. So.
I'm actually below the wings, but.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what is he pouring in there?
Pickle juice.
Pickle juice.
Were you not watching the intro?
The
of this
first ever
video?
sour monkey.
No, I wasn't actually. I was not paying attention because I feel
Well,
like
now you
all
don't know
have to
the
do is-
plot.
I was busy listening to fucking Yeti breathe.
I thought the plot was just these guys just chug beers and start puking.
I think they've lost the plot.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, this is epic.
Hey, give me that pickle juice back. Let me give you some more.
They were
Give me
also
some more.
worried about putting in too much lime in case they couldn't taste the pickle juice.
Man,
Now, this is like if Jack Sparrow was doing this challenge.
where's all the pickle juice gone?
Oh, come on. He loves
Jack,
it.
Jack Pickle.
We're above the fill lines.
Yeah,
on
chat.
both.
He loves drinking the pickle juice because it reminds him of pickles.
I'll see exactly how. I bet
Pickles
this is
are
not
pretty
gonna
fucking
taste that
good.
great, but
That was the most half-assed cheers I've ever seen by Yeti.
we're probably
Did you guys see
gonna
that?
the shits out of
Yeah.
this.
It was like a little.
I bet this is not gonna taste that great, but
Man,
He might
probably gonna get the shits out of it.
he might legitimately have COVID.
can we turn on the captions for that one? Do they even have it?
No.
I wish you could turn on the captions.
This is like a part where Hassan would respond in Turkish to that.
Really, my pump up music.
He might have COVID. He usually doesn't breathe that hard.
Well, he lived through it.
He
then.
never breathes normally. I guess it was 2 months ago. But then again, it was 2 months ago, and they haven't uploaded. Let's see. Obituary search.
This one's from February of last year.
Now, when was the last time Yeti has been able to continuously breathe with his mouth closed? Do you think?
Man, I don't know if Yeti's still around.
Their last video is from 2 months ago, and he's in it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, this one's from February of last year, so he didn't die after this.
They've only gone up from here.
Mm-hmm.
Pull him over. You've been drinking all the time.
They got Joe Satriani to make the music for this. Surfing with an alien.
That's funky vibes.
Oh God, Yeti, what are you doing, bro?
Did he just spit?
Yeah,
Yes.
he loves to spit on the floor.
It's his floor.
Well.
Oh no, Yeti. Oh no, Yeti.
Oh, they
No,
they have
Yeti.
2 different ones.
Back
Oh
in the
no,
pickle jar.
Yeti. Yeti, no.
It's kind of rough. Oh, no, man.
Oh my fucking god. The Pokemon sound.
It doesn't even make sense in that
Holy
context.
shit. Dude, it's like an angel's doing a Heimlich to him.
It's very little left,
man.
We're like at 5:15 right around now.
He just made Rip It.
They have the dumbest meme edits.
My stomach is churning bad.
But starting over, like the person badly playing My Heart Will Go On, which really only makes sense if someone's on a boat or something.
Oh man, I can't watch
It's a funny meme song though.
Maybe if you're drawing a French girl, it doesn't make sense here.
You know memes though, right?
No, what's that?
So,
Richard Dawkins. It's a evolution thing.
yeah, Richard Dawkins made it. He's a,
Carol
father of
Dawkins.
Father of modern atheism.
God, he just wiped the puke off his face and then off his shirt with that. Now he's wiping his face again.
Timer's still going. We're at 6 minutes.
When he talks with captains, a bunch of different alien symbols that show.
Now he's gotta drink the stuff he threw up.
Every time I go to Bert, the bitch just ain't.
Yeah, did he puke up pee?
It's apple cider.
He's all mixed up over there.
Would you drink that for $5?
Yeah.
No.
I would pay him 10 to drink it.
I'd do it for $7.
Chat was pre-watching.
He has like
PP
20
Ramone is a good
copies.
name, by the way.
Listen to
PP
that.
Ramone.
Look at how many copies of that sound file he accidentally put over each other.
Dynamite! Feels like I'm on night
Dude, I fucking hate how he calls himself the sweet one. That's Dr. Pepper's ad.
Commercial. He is the guy that references commercials from 20 years ago all the time.
Illuminator here.
Shut up. That's Justin Guarini, you stupid prick.
We won't get into that right now.
What a crazy new angle.
Today, I thought maybe
What?
we would look at some memes that
Is
have
that
to do
on
with
right
work.
audio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he only on the right ear there?
Very, very funny stuff if you can relate to this type of thing. Some stuff I found on the internet. Thought it'd be pretty
Internet.
Internet.
Without further ado, let's look at it. Well,
Further ado?
It honestly bothers
What
me
about now?
how likely it is that Loom is
When you try to
related
leave
to my
work a little early,
therapist because they look
but your
very
boss
similar.
reminds you that you have 7 hours
Is your
left.
therapist from Rhode Island?
No, but he's from the
My
Midwest.
face when a
The
coworker
Illuminator
starts
has
acting like a supervisor.
default glasses. Like if you have
Please,
eye
Susan,
problems, you're just born with
act
those
your
glasses.
ways.
Like he takes those off and he puts them on his nightstand, and then you look at him, he's still wearing them while
An
he's
interviewer
sleeping.
asked me, "Why do you want this
Yeah,
job?"
some people get
And I say,
they get frames
"I've
when
always
they're a
been
kid and they
passionate
never
about
get
being
new
able to
frames.
afford food."
Ah. Oh.
Whoa.
That's a big place.
Yeah, I fucked it. I
It
was
does look
born
like
there
the
and I own
Shining
it.
Hotel.
No, you didn't do that.
No,
What?
dude, stop.
I did. I was born there and I own it. What do you mean?
Dude.
I just don't believe
I have no reason to lie about that.
You know what?
Guy
You're
that's
right.
indignant. I don't know how I never told you guys I own a giant hotel in New Hampshire, but I do.
Call me a liar?
Yeah, if you don't want me to take money from the Twitch, I won't anymore. Yeah, I'm a millionaire.
Are
Sorry.
you calling me a liar?
Sorry, I went all ADHD on you guys. And
I was
forgot
so
to mention
OCD
that I
about
had
it.
a hotel in New Hampshire.
I was just anxious to tell you.
Was that tweet about the girl who's like, I went all ADHD and moved to Europe and shit like that?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Most
without
ADHD
telling any
thing
of
I
your
ever did
friends.
was
Yeah.
move to Europe without telling my friends or family. It's like, first of all,
That takes
you told
months to
everyone.
do.
You're
You
just a
can't.
horrible person.
First of all, you told
just
everyone
stop.
in your life, but you on Twitter you have like 8,000 followers that you don't know, so that's why you said that. Fuck
I'm so
you.
quirky.
Also, yeah, she lived in like
Good
the
afternoon,
Vatican.
folks. Zach Cross here with a special report. So I saw a candidate put his name in for the North Yuba Water District vacancy. His name is Peter Pillsbury. He's sit on many boards around here. This man has
That's
so
not
much
his
stamina
name.
and warrior spirit. He managed to fight Buck Wexman for years and years and years.
He's kind of a doughy guy.
Easy feet.
Oh my
Buck
god.
vaporizes anybody. who's
Peter
fucking
Pillsbury.
weak, I can tell you that.
His
right
name is
now.
John
That's
Doe.
the
D-O-U-G-H.
Buck is full of that. So in any case, enough.
He's running
talking
against
about
Aunt Jemima.
Buck. This is about North Yuba Water District. Now I haven't talked to Peter yet, but if he promises
Peter Pillsbury
not to
plays a
make horse's
significant
ass
role
of
in local
himself and
politics.
actually do research
R-O-L-L.
and try to get to the bottom of this.
When I saw this
problem,
video,
which
I thought
I'm
it was
sure he's
making
curious
fun of
about,
somebody.
because
I
I'm
was
sure
like,
he's
oh,
found
who's he calling Peter
inconsistencies on
Pillsbury?
both sides,
Yeah, like a
myself
fat
and
guy
many
named
of you.
Peter.
I would love to endorse him and put my weight behind him.
Peter
which is,
Pillsbury.
metaphorically speaking, even bigger than
We
I
gotta
am,
get out there and
says
canvass him and raise him above
So,
Little Debbie
in
in
any
this
case,
district.
folks,
Wait, what? He
I
just
want you
said,
to ask Peter
I'm going to put
Pillsbury
my weight behind
if he's
him,
running in
which
order to get to the
metaphorically
bottom
is
of
even
this
bigger
and
than I
support
am.
infrastructure
So he
improvements,
thinks his sway
or if
over
he's decided
politics
he's
is...
got a side in this war
Yeah.
and just
The
wants
fuck
to
are you
continue
talking
this
about?
perpetual war
He gets
on
no
neighbor against
views.
neighbor that
Tyler
Randy
Burden.
not only
Tyler
helped
Burden.
expand into the rest of the community through his poor judgment calls, but also through his inability to lead. I want you guys to go ahead and talk to Peter, see what you think, and call and offer your support for him.
If you don't
in
see
North
a Peter
Yuba Water
Pillsbury
District, if you do.
username in chat
Give
next
them
time,
your
I'm
name
sure
and
I'm
number.
gonna be
They've
really
got
upset.
people who want to, represent like there's somebody.
What was
when they're fake
the one that
people,
the
so
most recent one that somebody
naturally
came
they're
up
a
with
little
like
paranoid about that
instantly?
shit. Maybe
I'll
try to get you that
Found
information
Crantula.
along with these
Found
dates.
We also had a
It's going
Bon
to happen,
Ivermectin
I
when we
believe
did it
it's
on that with Will
4th of
last
October,
Friday.
if I remember
This guy's
right. Anyway, folks, I hope to bring you more on Peter. Hopefully, it's good.
Moron Peter?
4th of October, if I
look at
remember
his
right. Anyway, folks, hopefully it's good news and other things. But
He's
this
retired.
is the right
This
direction.
guy's
We
retired
need
from
Tom
Cool
Jeff
Borders.
Maupin, who's a very smart
He
manager.
worked on that video game as a character.
As a character.
Doug
Gifted
from
a sub to
Forbes
Thank
Town.
you,
I know,
Winston.
I'm terrible. I know like 8 Dougs. Anyway, thank you.